Hey! Let's ride, man. Let's go.
Kia ora whanau, it's Tomo here, aka the Māori That Bikes. It's been a while, but I'm excited to bring you a new video featuring a brand new trail in the Colonial Knob area of Porirua called KÄMU O RUA HAURUA. I'm going to leave my Strava details of the ride itself and a link to Trail Forks so you can find out everything you need to know about the area. Suffice to say, I was joined by some very cool mates, some of which I haven't seen in quite some time, and also managed to link in with a few new faces, which is always good for me because I like expanding my circle of friends when I go out for rides. The general theme of the day was to take the long way going towards the summit of the Colonial Knob, heading up along Utiwai, and we had our guides Jono and Danny show us the way pretty much. Before we did that, however, we decided we'd hook down old Trail 10 just to warm up the legs before making another climb back up. Now, if you are familiar with the ascent to the summit, you'll know exactly where we're kind of heading. If you're not, I encourage you to probably go check it out yourself. It really has to be seen to be believed. During the journey upwards, we checked out a few of the views.
This is something you probably don't see up this way. Well, I've never seen it before. A couple of seats. Oh, this is neat. How cool is this? Love little quirky things like this on a ride, eh? If you happen to be out this way, have a sit down. What's that, sorry, called that peak out there again?
That one there is Mount Matthews.
Mount Matthews.
Danny was awesome at sort of describing to us where we would eventually end up.
When we go down the trail, we'll be heading over to those pines over there.
Right, way over there. Yep, okay.
That's Spicer Forest. We go halfway down Spicer Forest and then we cut out over onto Victory Link, which is where they're going to do the opening of the new trail.
Morning, ladies.
Nearly there.
Yep.
We're going downhill.
Nice. She's a bit loose and skatey through here. Oh, really having to dig forward. Oh, holy heka, look at that.
Yeah, views for days. When Danny took us around this corner, I was like,
What the hell?
man, this is incredible. On a clear day like it is now, it's just amazing to see. You could absolutely just come up here for this alone and then go back down.
Hey! Please don't fall.
From these beautiful views, we then dropped down along the other side of the hill. This is quite fun, quite exciting. It's always good going downhill. It sort of breaks up the ride a little bit from all the climbing we've had to do. Along the way, we do have to cross a little bit of farmland. Now, Danny did tell me that it's officially a place you can walk/ride.
Yeah, more of that, please. Don't want to be slipping on this stuff. Heck. Don't lock it up. Whoa. Yeah. How was that?
Once we get to the bottom of the hill, we transition pretty much straight into Spicer Forest and we continue along part of the Te Araro pathway. This will take us down to Victory Link Road right at the bottom. This trail is an absolute blast, heaps of fun, and you can check out the follow cam that I've got on young Stefan Grant.
This is cool. Where's that skinny shit section, Stephen? Hey? Oh, it must be here somewhere.
Bruh.
Wait! Oh, wow. That was cool. Great riding.
I was just trying not to die.
No, you were doing well.
Now, by the time we had arrived, there were already people waiting and listening to the speeches going on in place. Everyone was, I could tell, really looking forward to just getting in and riding and having a great time. I was no exception. Once we got going, man, it was so good.
All right. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be cool.
The trail is also affectionately known as a game of two halves, in that the first half features a bit of technical, narrow, twisty areas that you have to navigate before it starts to open up and then get a little bit more flowy. You'll find a few more tables, jumps, rollers, lots of berms like down the bottom end. It's amazing to think just how many hours have gone into shaping and creating such a trail. It's going to be a wonderful addition for the network. On that note, you can also access the trailhead, not by the way that we came through the video, but I'll leave a link down below so you can check out, hey, what's the quickest way to get here.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, boy. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you like it, Ben? Thoughts on that?
Starts out quite a flat and techy, and then sort of second half
Gets into it, eh?
Fun flow.
Excellent.
The feedback on the day was as you'd expect. Everyone was in love with it. There's definitely areas where I'm going to have to come back and try and session, or at least go back and do a better job of it, because on my first run down I was just all hyped up, you know, they had the cameras out and everyone was like going hard. My second run I ended up going down with local mate Jono. This was our first interaction together, so it was really cool to hang out with him. Once my second run was finished, I had to bid a fond farewell to Jono. Thank you so much for the ride, bro. I hope we can catch up in the future and ride again. Huge thanks and acknowledgement must go to all those involved with creating this trail. You have done a fantastic job. It's going to be a wonderful draw card for the area, and I'm sure it's going to bring a lot of smiles on people's dials when they ride it. So yeah, well done to you guys. I also wanted to give you guys a bit of a quick heads up on where I am at with my frame. Back in April, I cracked my Santa Cruz Nomad frame. That was a version 4 frame, and I'm waiting out on the 2022 version 5 frame in the oxblood color. The local bike store has assured me that it should be arriving sometime in August.
Give it to me now.
Could stand to be riding it right now if I could, but I can't. In the interim, I'm using my mate's 2018 Specialized Stump Jumper. It's hella light, really agile, despite it being a size medium. I normally ride on a size large. I'm really enjoying just ripping around on this and getting used to essentially what is a brand new bike. I've approached him and asking, hey man, is there any chance I can use this in the Whaka 2022, which is in October? Don't think I want to use the Nomad, even though it's going to be a brand new bike. The intent is to migrate all the pieces across onto the new frame. One of the major upgrades that I managed to source out of DVO New Zealand is a coil. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this bike will look like with a coil on it. The intent therein is to get it ride wrapped, because I regret not having done that with my original bike right from the start. Ride wrapping is obviously something that's going to have a lot of value to add in terms of getting it sold off eventually for when I shift over to a zeroed. I know I'm saying it now on video, but yeah, I really do want a zeroed, and the only way I'm going to get that, I think, is to pretty much just hock off the brand new Nomad. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, I could be all shit. Hey, that's the general plan, and I will let you guys know what happens in the future. Until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications, and I will catch you up in my next video. Kia kite.
What a day. So good.